Hey guys, so it's been a pretty quiet week lately. Miss y'all's faces and voices and thoughts and feelings and shit. Um, but whatever, you know. Gonna carry the team, me and Dakota, like we do. Cause honestly, I think like we're the reason people watch this show, really, this vlog. So yeah, let's just if you got issues with it, maybe post a video response explaining why. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. All right. Not much has been happening, which is kind of common with my life. I have a very vibrant internal life as exposed to my very dull external life. I've discovered. I have a lot of cool thoughts, I think, and then very little things I actually do that are interesting. So I'm just going to talk about that, my internal life. I recently came upon a quote, a supposed quote by Jorge Luis Borges. He's an Argentinian short story writer, and he says each of us has three themes, and it is our duty to repeat those themes over and over again in our life. And I found a certain degree of truth to that quote. By the way, Dakota's making like a whelping stick. Show me a whelping stick.
Duct tape and a tube I got from Glow Sticks.
Yeah. Apparently it's used to help dogs mate. Anyway, so I found some truth to this idea that we each have three themes, because I find there's like a handful of ideas that I often revisit throughout my life, both creatively and otherwise. One of them is the inescapability of entropy. Things fall apart, as that one book title says, and that you can't avoid it. And so I'm kind of interested in that idea. I'm also interested, the universe falls apart, it dies. We fall apart, dies. Nations fall apart and die. Relationships fall apart and die. And I'm all interested in this destructive force, this decaying force. But I'm also interested in when things resist it, how relationships endure as long as they do. Communities endure, and my second theme, I suppose, would be uncertainty. I've have a great disbelief in philosophical certainty. Um, what are you doing? We're talking about some issues with some gravitas. Okay. So I have a great disbelief in I saw that. Great disbelief in philosophical certainty. Hey, Eric. He was watching Sinister. That's what he's been doing. That's why he looks shaken. Great disbelief in philosophical certainty, which is a kind of a very postmodern kind of mindset. So I'm not very unique in that. And so I'm interested in how we as individuals build up confidence in people and ideas when there is really no objective way of doing so. I mean, science and the five senses is kind of like, well, default for a lot of people, but I don't trust my five senses that much, at least not fully, for that to be the end-all, be-all for how I intake and digest the universe. And I don't really know what my third theme is, and so I'm still figuring that out. And so I'm just wondering if you guys feel like you have three themes that you kind of revisit and explore and that interest and compel you just the most. And that's, if you shout or do anything weird before I sign out, I'm gonna be angry. And if you whelp me with the whelping stick, I'm gonna be angry. Anyway, I'm gonna sign out. Bye.